Okay. Number 23, how much will the borrower owe after making a payment on his loan of $166,000 if this loan was based on an amortization factor of 537 per 1,000 borrowed, his interest rate is 5%, and the term is 30 years. Okay, so basically what we want to know in this problem is how much will he owe after he makes a payment? How much is his loan starting out? What's his loan at the beginning of this problem?
166.
$166,000. Do you see the dirty trick that we did to you here? Now what we did was we gave you the loan amount, and you're probably looking for his PI payment. We did not give you his P&I payment, but can you solve for his PI payment given the information that we have?
Yes.
That is why you have the amortization factor, okay? So if you have the amortization factor and the loan amount, the chart is set up per 1,000, so divide by 1,000, obviously that equals 166, and multiply by the factor, which was 5.37. $166 times 5.37,
891.
891 even, close enough?
0.4.
Oh, 891.41? 42. Okay. Man, if you don't mind, check your picture and make sure we're all in. I went a little bit farther than I planned.
You are.
Okay, so we're in good shape.
Yep.
Okay. So now what that means is I have a loan amount of $166,000. I make a payment of $891.42, and what does $891.42 include? Principal and interest. Principal and interest. All right, I just made that payment. Congratulations. But the real question here is how much of that went towards principal. I don't have a short formula for solving for principal, but I do have a great formula by this point for solving for interest, right? So what I'm going to do at this point is, now granted, you could put this in the T-bar, and it would look like 166 times the interest rate of, how much was it? 5%. Equals annual interest. If you look at my answer, it's very possible that I did something like this. 166 times 5% divided by what? 12. Why 12 in this case? Because I'm trying to find not daily interest, but I'm trying to find what?
Monthly.
Monthly interest. So 166 times 5, how much is that number?
8,300.
8,300 divided by 12 is how much?
691.67.
691.67-ish? Okay? All right. So 166 principal times rate divided by 12 is going to tell me that 691.67 went to interest month 1. I'm going to stop right there for just a second and just let you catch up. At some point in this problem, once you realize it's the interest formula that you need, what I would love to happen is if at this point you have the aha moment, and that is basically this. I made a payment of $891.42 that included principal and interest. Well, if $691.67 went to interest, the rest had to go to where?
Principal.
$891.42 minus $691, and of course there's going to be a rounding issue here, but we're going to use 67, so all of us will be on the same base. P and I minus I equals how much?
199.75.
199.75?
Yeah.
Okay. And that is principal paid month 1. In other words, everything that didn't go to interest. And if I started at 166 and paid down 199.75, then finally you're at the answer to this question. At the end of one payment, you owe 165, how much? $800.25. There's your answer. Balance after a monthly payment. Now, I do want to slow down on this one for just a moment because this shows up all the time. This is the type of problem that is very, very fair on the exam. Did we get it all in, Amanda? Can you
Yeah.
see it?
You
Okay.
good?